Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming into class. Today, we're gonna play with a little sliding action, like sliding either with the blanket or with another one of my favorite props, which is the paper plate. So if you have a floor surface like carpet, the paper plate usually works much better. If you have a solid floor, you can usually use either one. If you don't have either one, don't worry about either one, because you can work it out without it. However, we're gonna start on our backs. And if you want, you can put a low pillow under your head, a low blanket under your head. Otherwise, you're gonna use your arm for a pillow for some of the things we're gonna do. So go ahead and just start on your backs for now. Excuse me. And let your feet stay on the floor. So your knees are bent, your feet are on the floor. And I want you to just rock your hips side to side a little bit. So you're rolling on the sacrum from one side to the other side, just kind of finding the little space. We're going to be playing with the hip joints and the shoulders a bit today. So a little upper, a little lower. And then take the knees back to center. Your feet are either hips width apart or they're wider with the knees towards center. So whichever feels good to you. And then rock the pelvis up and back a little bit. So a little bit of a top of the pelvis and then a little bit of an arch of the pelvis. Just do that a few times. So often, if we're having a little discomfort in the low back or in the hips, we can just move a little bit gently and work those things out. So find the center line of both the sides and the up and down, and then you can let the arms relax down to your sides. Start taking some nice deep breaths in. And breathing it in and letting it go. 3 more, just like that. Big deep breath in and exhaling out. And in. And out again. Last one. And notice how that in and of itself calms your body down, right? Starts to settle things. It allows your body to know that it is in a good place and a safe place. We calm the breath, we calm the body. And allow the breath to be a little bit more natural now, but feel it move into your body and feel it exit out from your body. Whether you're breathing in through your nose or your mouth, it's okay. And then allow the arms to go overhead. Keep the elbows soft, straighten the legs down to the floor. Feel the changes in your body and in particular your spine as you extend your limbs in either direction. Don't force anything, don't overreach right now, just allow gravity to change your body's form. Still some nice breathing. And then reach the left leg and the left arm away from each other. Maybe the head dips a little bit toward the right. And take that back to center, reach the right foot, the right arm, maybe the head dips a little toward the butt. And center, and then take both arms as if you were gonna do snow angels. Bend the elbows and let the elbows come down as low as they will to your side. Just feel your chest rise up and then let them slide back overhead. Good, couple more right there. Just squeeze them in. We're gonna work with these shoulder joints and open. Last one, draw those elbows in, snug them into your sides. And let them rest overhead, bend the knees. Bring the feet together, open the knees out to the side. And bring those back to center. Good, open them out to the side. And back to center. Back to your sides. And back to center and pause there. Take your hands and place them underneath your head with your right hand closest to the back of your head. So your hands are just stacked one on top of the other, but your right hand is closest to the head. The left arm is further out of the left hand is on the floor, the right hand's on your head. Sounds, it's so much easier to do than I'm explaining. Good, and just pause for a second here and feel the shoulders, feel the elbows, the wrists, your hand should be comfortably holding the back of your head. And then draw both knees to chest and allow both knees and your left elbow to come across. So both knees and the left elbow comes across. Release your left hand down to the floor. I know this is like more explanation, but so your left hand is in kind of a cactus arm, palm is face down, your head is supported by your hand, your knees are in that direction. You're gonna keep the knees where you are and just raise your left elbow up to the ceiling and open it out to the right side. Any amount, it may not come to the floor. And then inhale the arm up and bring it back in front of you, elbow down, palm down. Good, inhale, open. Exhale, let it open out to the side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Now your head is supported in your hand. If you need more, you would have that blanket under your head. But just keep it going, couple more. As we start to open both shoulder and that chest, right? The chest muscles. Good, last one, you're gonna close up. And then open up and hold the open. Hold the open. Adjust the arm if you need to, if that shoulder's feeling cranky. And then with the left hand, the left arm, I want you to do little half snow angels. So take the left arm up and bring that elbow down to your side. Your head is probably looking toward the ceiling. Your right elbow should be pretty much on the floor. Your left arm is moving in a little half circle. Good, just two more right there. Good, last one, slide. And lower, bring that arm all the way back across and pause. You're still on that left, you're laying on the right side. Now the knees are bent. I want you to take the top leg and straighten it right up, straight out to the side. Inhale, take the leg straight up to the ceiling. Lower it down to the top of your mat. Turn the toes toward the wall and bring it back where it started. Inhale the leg straight up to the ceiling. Bring it down to the top of your mat. Turn the toes and bring it forward. Good, just three more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Turn the toes, bring it back. Two more, take it up. Hip work, I know. Take it down. Turn the toes, slide. Last one, take it up. Bring that heel down to the mat. Turn your toes, bring it back to the other leg, bend the knee and let go. And just feel all of that. While those knees are stacked, flex your feet, lift your knee off of the other knee. Don't roll back, don't slide back and drop down. These are basic clamshells. Good, take a knee up and down. These are things really we could do 3-4 times a week. How often do I do it? Once or twice a month, right? So they're super helpful for the strength of the outer hip. Good, I hope you're still going with me. Let's just do 3 more. Yeah, we got this. Breathe. Last one. And let go. Nice job, everybody. Roll onto your backs. Bring your knees to your chest and pause. I'm going to turn myself around so I don't have my back to you the whole time. So go ahead and roll over. Make sure you have room for those legs. We're gonna let's start on our backs just so we can get that form. The left hand goes down, the right hand goes behind that. So your right hand is on the floor. Is that gonna be right? Yeah. Your right hand's on the floor, your left hand is close to your head. Bring the knees up, pause, and roll the knees to the left and bring to the left, bring the right elbow with you. Support the head and then bring the right arm to that kind of cactusy pose again. All right, here we go. Inhale, take the arm up, let the head move with your hand and open up to the side. And bring it back. Inhale the arm up. Exhale, open it, feel maybe a nice stretch in your chest and then bring it up. Exhale back down. 3 more, take it up. Open it up. Reach it up and down. 2 more. And breathe and just feel, right? What's happening is we move in this position as we move around the shoulder joint, both the one we're laying on and the one that's moving. Good. As you bring that elbow out to the side again, please pause and hang out and go, wow, wow, this feels so different than the other side. Your head is supported in your hand or your blanket. And then with that right arm, do some snow angels, taking that elbow down to your hip and back up. All my props in the way there. And slide it down. And reach it overhead. 3 more. And up. Good. 2 more. 3. Last one. I'm sliding props all over the place because I didn't move them out of the way. Oh. And then take that right arm back up and back over so that you're on your left side. Your knees are stacked straight in the top leg, right out to the side. And then here we go on this side. You're gonna bring it straight up. You're gonna take it down to the bottom of your mat. And you're going to slide it across that imaginary table, take it up, down, slide, good, reach it up, nice straight leg, down you go, and out, good, 2 left, down, slide, and last one, bring it up, slowly lower it down, slide it out in front of you, and then bend that knee, stack one knee on top of the other, flex your feet, lift your top knee off the bottom, and 2, and 3, try to access this back hip, 4, 5, yep, and 6, 7, nice little squeeze, 8, right at that top, 9, and 10, and lower that down. You're already on your side, so I want you to push yourself all the way up and come on up to a seat. That wasn't too bad, I hope. Good, roll those shoulders. They might get a little cranky when you're laying on your side like that. So I want you to pretend that you're pulling a shirt off, right? By crossing those elbows. So take the arms across, reach them up. I want you to go slow, open them wide. Good, 3 more, take them up, open. And pull that shirt off and down. Last one, pause at the sides, go the other way, take them up. And it's like reversing a film, right? Take it up, pull it across, good. 3, and down. 4, pull it out, last one. And pull it down, shake that out. One hand down, the other one up, reach up. Take the arm across and slide. 2 more just like that. Take it across first, find that side bend, reach it across to find the stretch, and slide. 1 more, take it out, and reach. Take both arms up. Take the other one down. First find the side bend, and then reach, and slide. That's it. Up, over, and reach. Good. Last one. And over, and reach, and slide. Both arms up. Squeeze the beach ball. Take those hands together, bring them right down to your heart, and shake those babies out. All right, so let's grab our prop. Let's grab our paper plate or the blanket, right? Either one will work. And the blanket might be better for some because we're going to start with the legs and the heel's going to go on the leg, on the blanket or on the paper plate. I find the blanket can get a little wieldy sometimes. So this other leg is comfortable. So for you, if you can cross the knee and drop it down, that's awesome. If you would rather have it out to the side somewhere, that's okay too. So I'm starting, if I'm mirroring here, I'd be on my right heel. And I wanted to slide out and in. This is gonna be real super easy at first, just a few. Slide in, right, working with the hip flexor here. Good, and then once you slide it in, see if you can take it out to the side and slide it in. So you're making a little circle here. And again, adjust this leg any way you need to. Good, nice big circles. I love this kind of work. I love playing with props. Good, the next time it's out, just slide it across. And then slide it out again. Oh, and slide it across. And out. Good, slide it across. And out, just 2 more, see where you can go here. And across, last one, slide it across, slide it out, hold. Come back into both hips. You can be sitting on a blanket, by the way, and then sit up really tall. Take the hands forward, but try not to round everything forward. Just isometrically pull those fingertips back, lengthen through the chest. This knee is kind of my little yucky knee sometimes. So I'm gonna put a little extra bend in that one so I don't irritate it. And then maybe you walk the hands out. And breathe. And maybe shake a little side to side, right? Maybe shake out that head, let go of the tension. Maybe you drop to the elbows, maybe not. Just breathe. Walk the hands up, slide the legs straight on. This is Janushirasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Swan dive forward. Let the hands come down, draw the shoulders back. Watch that you're not over leading with the head, right? Overreaching or over leading. Try to keep the neck back where the chest is and let the torso do the work, let the hamstring get the stretch without overreaching. Good, breathe everybody. Deep breath. And press into your hands, lift your chest, bend that knee, side. So slide that leg out, do what you will with the other leg. Again, it just should be comfortable and not so distracting, right, that it doesn't hurt. And same thing, you've got your heel on that plate and you're gonna pull it in and out. Now, if it's hard to sit upright, you can always take the hands behind, just try not to overly lean back, right? We don't wanna get too comfortable. Good, two more just right here. And in, just to be pretty easy. And then start your circle. Use the joint, use the knee, there should not be pain. If there's pain, maybe make the movement a little smaller. You can go the other way. I don't think I did that on the other side. Good, the next time that leg is out, hold and slide across. All as far over as you can and as far out as you can. And slide and open. Woo. Slide. Open. How's that feeling? Slide. Open. Last one. Slide. Open and hold that open spot and then try to find both hips on the floor again. You can always put a block under the knee. Good. And flex the foot, that long legs foot. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, small swan dive. Take the hands down and draw the chest forward and start to feel that stretch along the maybe your inner thigh, maybe the hamstring. No knee pain. Maybe you walk out a little bit more and just explore. Good, just breathe here, everybody, and just see, where do you feel this particular stretch, right? If this is an inner thigh stretch, ideally, right, you might feel it all the way down near the knee, you might feel it all the way up at the groin, somewhere in between. I'm always curious where I feel those stretches in my body. Maybe you come to elbows, maybe not, the body might not be ready for that one. Breathe. And then press the hands up. Slide that leg straight out. So now we're more in a Janusarsasana pose. The body's nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale forward. Hands to the floor, shoulders back. Pressing that heel gently into the paper plate or the blanket. Noticing the change one side to the other. Deep breath, everybody. Remember to try to keep that head back in space a little bit. It's really easy to reach with the head and feel like we're getting more stretch, but I'd rather see your torso, your spine, more level, more even. And press up. Whew. Bend that knee, place both feet on your blanket or your paper plate. Good, and then find kind of your sit bones. You're going to straighten both legs. And I think if it's hard, hands are back. If it's more challenging, or hands to chest, and just slide both in and both out. Now, this is the easier part, right? If you want a little more challenge, you're going to lean back more and take the arms out. So it's kind of this weird little core pose. Breathe. The more you lean back to a point, the harder it's going to be. No rounding. Squeeze it in and out. We got 5 left. Woo! Breathe. Anybody notice in this one? 3 and 2. I think I have to do another 2 because I think I shorted you. And 1 and slide it up. And just let go of that. So, all right. So if you can, again, cross leg, if not, maybe a bent knee and not straight legs. I just want you to take one hand to your blanket paper plate and see if you can do a big circle. The 3 in one direction, right? I shouldn't use towels here. We're going to clean the floor up. Big circle. Once you've done 3, go the other way. And if you're using either paper plate or towel, pull it in, so use your back. Once you've done 3 that way, switch side. Shoulder joint, hip joint, right? Breathe, circle. And then switch direction, pull. And pull. Ooh, last one. And pull it. And let it go and set that amazing, expensive prop away. All right, come on up, everybody, table pose. Find your pose, remember to cushion those knees if you need some extra support, blankets work so well for that. Take the right leg back, hold the belly in, lift the leg, hold here, take the left arm out. So right leg, left arm. I think I said leg. So right leg, left arm, breathe. And then take the right leg out a little bit, take the left arm out a little bit. I got a wall in my way. Yep, find that. Take it back to center. Take both across, but don't touch. Take both center, take them out. Woo. Take both center, take it across. Take it center, let the hand come down. Squeeze your glute muscle, squeeze your little butt, turn the toes out, bring it across the table, see if you can drop it down. So Betty, go the other way, yep, out leg out to the side, yep. And then lift the leg, slide it across the table, turn the toes down and tap. We did this when we were laying down. So lift, turn, slide, tap, lift, slide, toes down, tap. Good, just one more. Lift, turn, slide, down, lift, slide, turn, down. We're going to take it out one more time. Take it up, turn, out, hold, drop the whole foot to the floor. So gate pose, right? Yoga gate pose. Your standing knee, your knee is right underneath your hip. We walk the hands back. We push our torsos up. You can stay down on the hands if that's appropriate for you. And breathe. Good, and then we find this really tall pose where the hips are pretty even. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, the hand slides down the leg and we reach over, we reach that top arm over. Find that nice, beautiful stretch. And then inhale, both arms up. Take that hand the same side as your knee, slide it down your leg. Press into your leg. And reach over. And breathe. Slide it back up, both arms up. Take those hands down to the floor, listen up. You're going to keep, if it's your left knee on the floor, you're going to keep your left hand on the mat and take the right arm up. Gate pose. Breathe. And find the wingspan, right? From one hand to the other hand. Open up that side of your body. Feel the chest rise. Exhale, hand comes down. Nice job, everybody. Shift into that left knee and take the right foot back. You're back on all fours. I'm going to turn around again because I won't have room. Let's do the other side. Left leg back, belly tones in. Lift the leg. Take the right arm out. Ooh. Balancing table, this in and of itself, such a wonderful and challenging pose. Take both limbs out toward the side and take them both across. Any amount, right? It can just be a few inches. Take them out and move them across, working with core here. Take it back to center, let the hands come down. Turn your toes, take it out to the side, tap it down, lift it up, slide it across, tap it down again. Lift up, you feel the glute work, turn the toes, slide, tap it down, lift it up, slide it back across, toes point down, tap, One more just like this, lift, slide, down, lift, slide, down. This time we're going to gate pose. So lift, turn the toes, slide it across that table, drop that foot, plant the foot. Before I even move, I look at my knee that's on the floor, make sure that it's pretty lined up with that hip. Walk the hands back, come on up, nice strong torso. And I kind of check the hips too, right? This one will want to pop forward, so I'll just pull it back a little bit. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, slide the hand gently down the leg and find that beautiful stretch on the side body. Good, big deep breath. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, the hand slides down the leg. So I want support there. Wherever that hand lands, press that hand into your leg back into your hand. Stretch. Inhale, both up. Exhale, all those hands down. You're going to leave the same side knee. That hand stays down, the other arm comes up. Good, stretch and open everybody. Find your breath. Exhale that hand down. Let's get that leg lifted one more time. Lift, slide, and fully release it down. Well done, everybody. Plant your hands and let's find downward facing dog. Spread your fingers. Engage through the upper back. Pedal your feet. Stretch it all out. And then just bend one knee. Let the other heel go closer to the floor. Just pause. Switch sides. Pause. Keep the chest heading toward that thigh. And release both. Bend your knees. Let the knees come to the floor. And then we're going to turn around. So my blocks are on them. Step forward with your right leg. Grab your block. Sometimes I feel like I'm break dancing on my mat, flipping around from side to side. So you're in a nice low lunge. Hands are on your blocks. They can be medium or high. We can go low, not for now, so that we can stretch out a little bit more. And then just pull the hips back. Don't even have to go to a straight leg in the front. And then let them rock forward a little bit. That's it. Just pull both hips back. And then bend the front knee. Good. Just one more. Bend. And bring it back. Lift your toes under. Lift your knee. Again, low or high blocks. If you're up really high here, just be careful. Those blocks get real unstable when they're up that high. All I want you to do here, that's all I want you to do is tap the knee. Tap and lift. Try not to move the body as much as you're bending, lowering, and lifting. Good. Last one. Squeeze. Lift, hold. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Take your hands to your knee. Lift your chest. Make sure your pose is wide enough. And then imagine you're trying to tighten up a really tight pair of hands. Trying to get that zipper up. So we got to pull the low belly in. Take the arms up. Find your breath. And then slowly down to your blocks. Slow, slow, slow. Lower your knee. Let your toes go. And bring one leg back. Shake out your hips. And switch sides. Left foot forward, right foot back, or right knee back. Make sure your pose is wide enough, right? So that when you do lift the knee, you're not too narrow. And pause here for a second. How's it feel on this side? Right? And then very slowly, you're just going to rock back and rock forward. Rock back slow, just where are we, right? Where is it? Where is the stretch, the movement, the joint? Here we're working hips and knees and ankles. Good, just 2 more. And forward, this should feel really nice. And stretch. And forward, hold right here, nice engagement. And then you're gonna flip the toes under, lift the knees, keep your hands on your blocks. Try not to get too heavy here, right? Try not to lean on those blocks too hard. And then that knee tap for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold, squeeze the inner thighs. Find your breath, take your hands to your knees. Take the chest up. Remember to zip up that pair of pants, that nice tight pair of jeans. And then optionally, take the hands up. And breathe. Nice squeeze of the glutes. Find your breath. Breathe. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Down you go. Lower the knee. Slide the left leg back. Move your blocks out of the way. And come into a really nice, easy puppy stretch. Nice deep breath, everybody. Good, release that. Hands down on your mat, downward facing dog. This down dog should feel better. Take your feet wide on your mat. Try to keep the feet fairly parallel to each other and then walk those hands back. Find that, bend the knees really nice so that your hands, your fingertips come to the floor pretty easily. And then walk the left hand center of your mat and just take the right arm up. And down, same side. That's 2, the knees are bent. And 3. And down, let's go to the other side. Keep the knees nice and bent so your back likes this move. Take the left arm up, down, and 2, and 3. And down, both hands to your knees. Lift from the head, chest, and come on up. And find that equilibrium again. Always when I stand, when that head's been down a while, right? Gotta go. Okay, blood flow back where it belongs. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Shake out those hips. All right, so feet are a little wider apart. If you're this way on your mat, you would probably be roughly the width of your mat, right? Depending on your legs. So take the legs out, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, come on down. Take your hands to your knees and take a look, right? Again, hips, knees, ankles, working with these joints, seeing where they are. And I ask you to please sit the hips back so we're not overshooting the knees. If I were to turn sideways, we're not doing this. We're doing this, right? That's sitting back, feeling. Keep those hands on your knees and weight them down. Like push your hands into your knees and just lift one heel. And down. So I want you to feel like you're weightlifting here. Lift, other side, down. So we're alternating. Lift, lift. I'm pushing down pretty hard on those knees. I'm trying to create resistance. Keep it going. Lift, 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 lift. Last one, lift, hold. See if both will lift. Balance work here. You're looking ahead, down at your mat, or just ahead. Push down on the knees. And then lower both heels and stand up. And move it out. I love squats for leg strength, glute strength, so are you. You're gonna, by the time I'm done with you, you're gonna love these. All right, we know with squatting, right, the knees, try to keep them over the feet. Here we go, inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat, elbows down, and up. and down. Some of you can go low enough to touch elbows to knees. For others, that just is not your cup of tea. Don't worry about it. When you come up, squeeze the butt. When you come down, good form. Working both upper and lower body joints. Nice tone to the lower belly. We got 4 left, everybody. Squeeze down, check the knees, and 3, and 2, yeah, and 1. Stand it up, let it go. Roll it out, we got 1 left here. I did say we were working with the joints. So, legs wider, so maybe turn sideways on your mat. Turn the toes out a little bit, come to that same squatty looking thing. This is heading toward goddess pose, but just take the hands to the knees. Press down with all your weight. Just look at your alignment, try to keep the knees pointing with the feet. Lift one heel, down, other heel. Try not to overlook forward. So Betty, if you could keep torso up higher. Yeah, so you're not quite so forward heavy. Good, lift one heel. You can even take those hands higher up on the thighs. If you find you're leaning too far forward. Up, yeah, come on. Push down, lift up. 3, 2, 1. Both if you can, this is hard. Balance work. Find your breath. Woo! Lower both heels. See if you can get the torso taller. Take the arms up. Bend the elbows. Thumb and index fingers together. Belly tucked in, goddess pose. Woo! And stand everything up. And exhale down and heel toe those legs together. Maybe get a little drink of water. And how about you? We'll be a little parched. And breathe. Good, shake it out, just shake it out. You're standing nice and tall. In fact, let's just take a block between the legs just so that we have activity in the legs while we do other things. Nice squeeze to that block. Spread the feet out nice and wide. So you got solid base of support. One hand to chest, one arm reaches out. And then keep the chest fully centered and bring the arm back any amount that you can. Notice if you're leaning in that direction, try to keep it center, and then bring it forward. Lower it down a little bit and take it out again. Bring it forward, lower it more, back. Bring it forward, all the way down, bring it straight back, palm is more forward. Take the arm straight up, palm is forward, reach it back. Bring it up, take it out just a little bit, take it back, forward, take it down, bring it back, forward, take it down, almost there, take it back, good, bring it back out from the shoulder, take it back, and then bring it all the way across and grab it with that other arm. Notice if the shoulder's high, drop that shoulder, nice stretch here, and let that go. Other arm out, take it out to the side, keep the hand on the chest to give you that feedback, and just draw back. This is at the joint. Normally I like to keep center of the chest in line, but here we're just doing a gentle stretch of that chest, of that shoulder joint, the muscles there. Take it forward, oops, sorry, forward, drop it down a little, and take it out. And forward, this is a great one to do with a wall. Back and forward, take it down lower. Take it back, just find your whole range of motion. Take it forward, drop it all the way down. Take it back, take it straight up. Good, turn the palm forward, see if you can bring it back. Ooh, take it up, lower it down a little bit, take it back. Watch that head neck. take it down, pull it back, take it down, reach it back. This is gentle work, by the way. You should not be overtaxing the joint. It's still the stretch. Down, back. I think this is our last one. And back. And then bring it all the way across and stretch that shoulder. Whew. And breathe. And release, shake it all out. Grab a hold of your block, take those legs wide again. You can always step off mat too, depending on what you're working with. And take that block in front of you. And just find a nice forward fold to start. Again, if you can resist the urge, in fact, yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. I was gonna say, in fact, grab a second block, but this is only grab a second block and stack it if it's hard for you to have your hands on the floor in a wide leg pose. Okay, if it isn't, you don't need that second block. And pause here just for a second. Again, notice, right? Not hyperextending the knees, drawing the deep inner groin back. Not rounding your spine, it should feel just marvelous. And then grab the block with one hand. Your other hand is either gonna be on that second block, which might feel really good, or it's gonna be fingertips or palm to the floor. Take the block in your hand, reach it behind you, set it on your sacrum. Drop that hand back to the floor, reach back, grab the block, take it to the floor. 3 times, take it out and back. So again, shoulder work, take it out and down. You're doing a big circle around your hip. Take it up to the sacrum. Grab it with your other hand, take it down and pause. Go the other way, out and behind. Grab it and bring it back. Take it out and behind. Grab it and take it back. Last one, take it out, behind, grab it, and take it back. Bend your knees, grab your block, come on up to standing. So, shoulder work, joint work, right? We want these babies to move. We want these hips to move. If we're always in one position, we're gonna kind of pay for that later. So with this one, it's gonna be very similar to what we just did. Your legs can be straight, or you can come back to the squat because you now love squats in all their forms. Okay, so out, behind, but this time I'm reaching behind, and then out, bring it across. Take it out, reach back, and forward. Reach back, out, forward, reach out, back, out. Last one this direction, out, back, out, take it to center, bring it into your heart, and just press it up to the ceiling. I have a ceiling fan on overhead, so I'm not gonna reach too far. Woo, take it forward. Go the other way, out. So reach it back, out. Try to keep it away from your glute on the way back. Forward, out, reach back, out, forward. We got 2 left, everybody. Out, back, out, forward. Last one, out, back, out, forward. Grab your block, press that overhead. Breathe. Take it forward. If you've been in a squat, stand it up. Take those legs together and set your blocks at the front of your mat. See, I'm so proud of you, right? Like, how does it feel? And if you think about it, right, it's like, what's this got to do with yoga, right? Here's warrior 2, right? If you can take the hands back, there's so many things that we do in yoga and we don't think about what it requires of the muscles, of the joints. So that's why we do it, right, Betty? All right, front of your mat, everybody. You'll need your blocks, but don't land on them. Okay, so when we come forward, don't use them yet. Take them up. Exhale, hands down. Soften the knees and step back with your right leg. You're in a lunge, now grab your blocks. If you would rather be on your knee, that is okay with me. So if you want to take the right knee down, go ahead and do that. Your right hand stays where it is, your left foot is forward. You're gonna take the block in your left hand, bring it up to your shoulder, turn to the left side, and take it up to the ceiling. Breathe. And then you're gonna take it back down your shoulder and back to the floor. 2 more just like that. Up to your shoulder. Lift up to the ceiling. When you take it up to the shoulder, it should turn your gaze to that left side. Bring it back to your shoulder, down to the floor. Last one, up to your shoulder. Turn, lift up, hold. Breathe, stretch, reach from one block to the other block. And then back to your shoulder and down to the floor. When you're ready, you're gonna walk your blocks forward, and then you're gonna push off your back leg and step forward. You're in a forward fold. Soften the knees, step back with your left leg. Walk the blocks back. When we use blocks, for the most part, you generally want them under shoulders, unless you're specifically doing something with them forward. So you're back in a lunge. Your left hand stays where it is, your right foot's forward, bring your block to your right shoulder. And then press it up to the ceiling. And just hold firm. And feel the pose, feel the stretch, feel the twist. Bring it back to your shoulder, drop it to the floor. Good, take it up. Reach it up. Take it down. Place it down. 1 more. Reach it up, press it up. Hold. Breathe, strengthen the long leg in the back. Take it back to your shoulder. Take it down. Walk your blocks forward. Push off your back leg. Come to a forward fold. Bend both knees, hands to knees. Come on up, everybody. Here, getting there. Shake everything out. That's it. Shake out the fingers. Shake out the wrists. We are almost done. All right, so we did a squat here. We did a squat here. Now we're doing chair pose. Yet another squat, right? You know you don't have to go deep. So find the cushion that works for you. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Bend the knees, sit back in your pose. It's gonna go sit back. Maybe I was a school teacher in a prior, I don't know, it's like a nun or something. All right, tailbone down, chest lift. We know this. Arms out, optional. Breathe. Sometimes we play with the arms here. Sometimes we play here and pull them back. How does that feel different to you? Take one hand down, one arm up. Take it the other way. I'm only going to do one of these, so I'm going to keep you here for a little bit. Take it up. And up. The hips, legs should be stable. Press the knees out isometrically. There you go, Linda. Take it up. We only got 2 left. 1 and 2. Take them both up. Stand up. And shake it out. And roll your shoulders, everybody. Find your breath. All right, balance pose, and then we are on our way to the floor. You might want to be near a little wall space. It's totally up to you. The hands go to the hips. And I am purposefully finding my grounding, right? Purposefully finding my feet, spreading them out, feeling centered at the very center of my feet, and then shift to one leg. I'll let you choose which one. Peel the other foot off and just lift up and breathe. Take the leg out to the side. Take the other arm out. Take the other arm out. Easy, easy. Breathe, strong standing pose. take the arms up and take the knee across. Whoop. Whoa. Take them out. I know this is hard. As you can see me, I'm wobbling all over the place. Take them up. Take it center. And let it go. So anytime we do balance work and we start doing this, the whole body goes, what? Right? It challenges us a little bit more, and that's okay. That's okay to be challenged. The fingertip to a wall, you are doing the work. All right, here we go. Settle in, hands to hips, find your still point. Don't look at me because I'm moving. Breathe, take one arm up, take the knee out, whew. Take the other arm out. You might want to stay right here. Squeeze the arms in, take the hip across. Open them back out. Woo. Take it across. Take it to center. And let it go. Interesting, that was easier on that side. That's not my usual dominant side. I like it. Come on, back to the front of your neck. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down, don't need the blocks, take those off. Step back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Lower the knees to the floor. And find your version of child's pose, your version. I like the child's pose with my head resting on my hands. I find that really gentle for both spine, neck, and shoulders. Breathe. Just notice. Good, press on up, everybody. Betty's like, nope, not doing it. And come to a seat for a moment. She thought we were pretty much done. We're not done. Yes, we're getting there. And do me a favor, if you're, go ahead and sit sideways on your mat and have your butt, your behind toward the back edge of your mat, just so you have your knees cushioned when you start to rock those knees a little bit. Take the legs wider than usual, and your hands are behind. Just try to keep the chest lifted and windshield wiper. But go slow, like feel the hips, the internal, external rotation, right? The movement, not just through the hips. Again, ankles, knees, hips, back, right? Feel the sacrum shifting from side to side. Next time those knees are to your left, go ahead and go there. Take this back knee and put it back on your mat, okay? Your other hand kind of lines up outside the shoulder. You're going to inhale, just take the arm up for now. Some of you are going to stay here and just use this bottom hand to lower and stretch. The rest of you are going to do this kind of move where we lift the hips up and we stretch that way. We're resting on both knees and finding a really sweet stretch for front body. Good, deep breath, everybody. And then slowly lower it down. Reach the hands back, just take the legs back to the starting point. And then windshield wiper. Go slow. Slow and steady, wings the waist. Breathe. Next time the knees are to the other side, your right side, my left. Take that back knee, put it back on the yoga mat. Yeah, because otherwise it's just gonna hurt like crazy, right? We don't want to do that. Either you're here and you're just gonna lean and stretch, or you're gonna support that hand and slide both hands up. And breathe. And just press, you're pressing the hips forward, kind of, just to stretch that front belly, stretch the side body, and then lower it down. And take the legs forward in a little baby Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together. Your choice here, you can keep the heels out. I like that version a lot for the knees, or you can bring them in a little bit more of an inner groin, more inner groin stretch than the other. And as warmed up as we are, you're probably okay here as well. Just find that. Soft shoulders. Find your breath. Try to let the knees relax. Just try to let that inner groin go. Knowing that you don't have to do anything else but sit here in your best yogi way possible, which might not be this particular pose at all. All right, hands out. Bring the knees together. Take your feet to the front of your mat. Arms out. Come halfway down. Breathe. Dig the heels in. One, you're here. This is core work, isn't it? Two, elbows, knee to knee. This is not as hard as boat pose in my opinion. So breathe. Squeeze the middle each time. Good. Betty's rocking. Squeeze. In. That's it. Come on. We got this. Let's see if we can do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. And yep, we can go all the way down. Come on down, everybody. Knees to chest. Just stretch it in, rock side to side. They're like, how can she still be smiling after that? All right, feet to the floor, knees are bent, everyone. Bring your right knee to your chest, take those hands behind your right knee, straighten the left leg down to the floor. Maybe point, flex those feet a little bit. And then take the right leg straight up to the ceiling. Feel very calm here, like just let your body, don't overwork this, right? This is the end of class. We're just gonna let the muscles do whatever final things they wanna do. Maybe flex the foot and stretch the back of that heel, the back of that calf muscle. And then point your toes and stretch the front of your foot. And then bring your knee to your chest. Bring the left leg in, hold on to that, straighten the right leg to the floor. Hands are behind your knee, straighten that leg up to the ceiling. Just breathe here. Maybe point and flex, maybe circle the ankles, both sides. And then a nice strong flex of that foot to really stretch the back. And a really strong point to stretch the front. And then relax that ankle, bring the knee to chest. Bring your other knee to chest. Whew. Let both knees roll to the right. Take the left arm and circle it overhead and then out to the left. So coming into a twist, that's all. Maybe you notice a difference between this one and the very first one we did. Relax your head, your neck, your jaw. Try not to overlift that chin. Good. Bring your top knee up and your bottom knee up. Relax for a moment, make sure the hips are centered, and then drop the knees over to the left. The arm reaches out to the right. Again, just soften everything else. Breathe. Take that top knee up and the bottom knee, both feet to the floor. Just for one brief second, I just want you to lift your hips an inch or two, and then squeeze the heck out of your glutes and inner thighs. Just a reset here. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Try to pull the feet together, the legs together, the glutes together, and then let go fully, straightening one leg and then the other leg, and finally Shavasana. So allow that body to settle all the way down. Maybe you turn your head a little side to side just to make sure everything's comfortable. And then let the legs relax. Let the body relax. And you come right back to that calming, even breath that brings us back to equilibrium. Perhaps you'll notice during the course of the day when you're holding your breath and when you are softening and breathing. Fully let go on your mat here. Surrender in this pose that is a surrender pose. Feel yourself getting even softer, as if you could melt into your mat. Follow your breath. And as you're ready, start to wiggle those toes. Bend the knees so slowly. Allow the knees to come to chest. Pull those knees in and give yourself a big hug. Stretch out your back. Then rock side to side. Allow the knees to roll to one side, coming into fetal pose or seedling pose. And then very gently press up. Finding your seat once again. Bringing your hands to your heart, bowing to your own inner goodness. Knowing that what we see in ourselves, we see in others, and vice versa. Namaste.
Namaste.